But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, what up?
What up? Are we being recorded? You look mad professional.
Oh, thank you.
Like the YouTube setup, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Yeah, but are you recording this?
I am recording, but I'm not gonna use it unless you feel comfortable with it.
Okay, you can use it. You can use it.
Wait, I got a mixed signal.
You don't want to be in it? I don't want to be in it.
All right, so help me out. I need like some creative words to challenge me to use in my freestyle.
Wait, I seen him on TikTok. Hold on, wait, I seen you on TikTok.
Oh, for real?
That's a guy. Oh. Okay, I know who you are. 3 words. Okay. Okay, business.
Business? Hell yeah.
Cat.
Cat.
Toyota.
Toyota. All right, business, cat, and Toyota. Those are the words, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Up at the top of the dome, I'm letting y'all be the witness. I work it out like it's fitness. Y'all know I'm doing big business. Making the game and I'm stacking the digits. Y'all know I'm getting the paper. All of these rhymes are minor. All of my lyrics are major. Come off the dome with the heat flows. Shouts a homie eating on the Cheetos. Y'all know I'm flaming hot. Right at the top, I'ma aim a prize. Yeah, I be going way beyond. Off the dome, I be cooking up crazy songs. I be eating up tracks. Kinda like Cheetos, my favorite snack. Neck getting busy. Every time I buzz, I be crushing competition in the dust. Yeah, I be getting loose in the session. On my freestyle lyrics impressing. Yeah, I'ma make you move. Lock it to the groove. Any pain you feel I soothe. H-Mac out here to improve. Okay, grip on the mic and they know that I'm ready to snap. Hey, when they be coming to lyrics, I feel like a tiger, cause I'm a big cat. Hey, earning the stripes when I'm all up on it. Y'all know they loving the quotes they repeat. The lyrics I say, cause they know I'm moving real fast on these tracks. I move like a cheetah. Hey, claiming you better, I guess that you lying. What up, man? I be on a mic firing. A lot of lyrics off the top, you pointing to the side. They love it when the beat drop, cause it's joint a vibe. I know how cheaters does to your fingers, you gotta wash your hands. When it comes to lyrics off the top, I'm an awesome man, yeah. Hey, yo, ain't no rebel who could test me. If they step, it's like I'm eating Cheetos. Shit's about to get messy, listen. Yeah, I'ma take it way beyond with these quotes. Speaking of messy, they calling Harry Mack the GOAT. I'm kicking these styles like I was playing soccer. I'ma shock you, I'ma get you faded like some shots of vodka. Earning propers, a real hip hopper, repping the underground. I feel like Zeus each and every time I come around. Striking with the lightning and we about to let the thunder pound. Yeah, I got rhythm when I'm spitting like I'm drumming now. Okay, I do this off at the dome, that's where the truth is. When I grab the mic, I might destroy you. Might pull up, all up in a Toyota. H-Mac, I'm a master Yoda. Y'all know that I'm making you listen. Might pull up in the Toyota, then again I'm way more driven, so I think I might have to go crazy. Might have to pull up in the Beamer or Mercedes. Matter of fact, I might need a Maserati. When it comes to living, at the top of my body, I'm godly. I'ma keep my balance like a Ducati. On a motorcycle, my flow is vital. I will invite you into my cipher. I get you hype, I'm gonna make you move side to side. I'm the rapper they idolize. Your friend said I don't wanna be up in it, but my freestyle's infinite. Shout out to you just for staying on. H-Mac doesn't play with songs. Y'all know I got a passionate vibe. I can still hear you laughing from the side. All good. I don't wanna make anybody out there feel uncomfortable. All I wanna do is spit that food for thought. Opposite of Lunchables, cause I'm good for your health and I lift you high. When I grip on the mic, I'ma spit this fire. Now I see you out to the side. H-Mac about to swell up with pride. Yeah, I do mean on the ill flowing. Homies like, damn, this dude is still going. Y'all know I'm that brilliant star. Let me pause the beat cause I done spit 10 million bars. Let's go.
There's a light on in the kitchen. I've been losing sleep. It seems to me since you've been gone, the dark is twice as deep. My mind tries to forget you, but my heart comes back for more. 'Cause you put the hurt on me like I never felt before. Don't need a guilty conscience follow me around. Don't need no one to tell me why rain keeps pouring down. Don't need another dark cloud hanging round outside my door. 'Cause you put hurt on me like I never felt before. The flames turned into ashes, but there's still some embers left. Missing you is harder than the whiskey on my breath. I've never had memory cut a path as wide as yours. 'Cause you put the hurt on me like I never felt before. like I never felt before. Yes, you put the hurt on me like I never felt
Yo, yo, yo. I'm live. I'm live. Yeah, I'm just live to say it. Nobody's in. There's nobody in anyway. It's me watching. That's it. It's the first time I've ever gone live and nobody's turned up. No one at all. But it's maybe just because I went live straight off like 10 minutes to set it for. But yeah, no one's noticed I'm live. I've put out community posts, nobody noticed I'm live. But yes, I apologize. I was doing movie night last night. Doing movie night late last night after midnight. It told me my birthday. It's still my birthday. It's 49 today. I found out as well what time I was born. My mum got back to me. It was 11:57. So I was nearly the 8th of July. 11:57, 3 minutes before midnight. So technically, I'm not. I've only got 3 minutes of a birthday. Technically, I've only got 3 minutes of a birthday. So yeah, 3 minutes to midnight. I have got a birthday stream at 2 p.m. GMT, which is literally 3.5 hours away. That's that'll be you guys choose the links, you guys pick the videos, like 10-minute videos, and we'll review it, watch it, whatever. And then hour or so later, I'll go over to Rumble and just listen to music or something, pure music, something like that. But yeah, surprised nobody is noticed. I'm live. I'm literally nobody's here. I'm actually talking to myself. How can I put a community post out. There's nothing else I can do except see people notice that I'm live. Everybody could be in bed. Roger's just two watching, so it's me and somebody else. Just waiting to see if anybody comes in. I'm not gonna be live. No, one again. Back down to one. That's me. Wow. But yeah, I'm not going to be streaming long. It's just to say sorry. It's just to say sorry. I fell asleep during the movie, and I don't even know how far in we got. I don't know if you've seen the movie because we was on Snatch, and I know I was drifting off then. I was feeling tired, and then I've just woke up and realized, seen the chat and Rumble saying, someone phone him. How come nobody phoned me? Roger usually phones me when I fall asleep, but he hasn't. There's no Hold on. Let me just check if I've got a missed phone call. Oh, I don't care if he'd mentioned me in a shot. Oh, he did. Roger did try calling me. But the thing is, my phone's on low. My phone was on low, so I don't know if I heard it. You guys might have heard it coming through the live. I don't know, but I think my phone was on low. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But I must have been that tired anyway that I didn't. Hold on. When did Vicky try and call? Oh, Vicky's tried. Vicky must have ended the stream. 3:07. She tried to call me. Oh no, hold on. I'm not sure. Hold on. Did I not call her back after that? Oh, that was recent. And the last call on that. Hold on. To do that. Oh, I don't know. I think Vicky tried to call as well. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, I just apologise for falling asleep last night. I wish people would turn up so I could actually apologise to them rather than talking to an empty screen. But I've just had a notification that Aid has mentioned me in a short. I don't know what it is. No, it's probably something to do with the drunk debunk thing. Or it could be due to me falling asleep. I don't know. You know what they're like. Trollers will use anything to make us look stupid. Got to remember, I stream all night. You know what I mean? At the weekends, I hardly get any sleep ever. But then I stream at the weekends, movie nights, and it's like 6, 7, 8 hours sometimes. I've done 12. So it's tiring. It is tiring, but I'm about to fall asleep now and again. But yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't wake up. I was really tired. I wanted to see Snatch as well because someone liked your comment. I've just had one saying somebody, right? Oh, Mystery Teachings is booked. Right, okay, he's left a message. I'll check that in a bit. I literally just had something. Here we go. One. Aye.
Because they realized you were too fucking stupid to not know that the dose you gave your friend would kill him. Shut up, you know. Okay, it's a black dose. Is so fucking stupid. He doesn't know what he was doing. Yeah, you know why? Why? Because
Yeah, they've got a clip of me and Brenda when Brenda's calling me a murderer. You know what I mean? You know what you think that the police, Brenda, actually dropped murder to manslaughter because they thought I was silly, they thought I was stupid. Do you think that's how justice works? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work half the time anyway. But how they portray it, they don't let people off for being stupid, you freaking idiots. Absolute idiots. Look, I can't believe he's actually clipped that out. Seafarer 8. See, clipping bits like that out where someone's calling me a murderer, thinking that's funny. It's never ever done with murder. Did your friend, you were so stupid you didn't know the dosage. Who knows the dosage when it comes to street drugs? The toxicity levels are all different. Idiots. Anyway, it's my birthday, so I shouldn't be getting vexed. But yeah, I wish some people would turn up in the chat so I could say sorry for last night, but sometimes that's just how it is, isn't it? I mean, Roger's not still live, is he? I think he's stopped being live. But yeah, Roger, sorry, you did try and call me last night. I don't know if my phone wasn't high or what, but I crashed, completely crashed. You know what I mean? I'd hardly had any sleep. You know what I'm like, guys? I mean, you know I don't sleep much, so yeah, I crashed. It's literally weird. It's literally weird talking to here myself. I'm not used to no one being in the chat. I'll keep going for a little bit, but there's no one got to be in the chat, then there's no point in continuing because I am on this afternoon. So what else can I do? Anyway, I don't know what else I can do. No, I think most of my subs in the US will be in bed. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at that clip. I can't believe someone has clipped that out. Brenda called me a murderer because they think it's funny and me defending myself and saying the police thought I was that stupid, or the justice system thought the CPS thought I was that silly, stupid that they dropped it. Is that how justice works? Just because someone is retarded, they drop a murder charge to manslaughter? No, they don't. No, they don't. It's not how it works. You just come in to try and accuse. That's what the devil does, Brenda. And Aid Seafarer, whatever, Seafarer Aid, who's put the clip up, thinking it's funny. Well, you'll be dealt with. And afterwards, thinking things like that are funny. You're just as bad as a Brenda. You're an accuser as well. By cutting that clip out, putting it up and thinking, oh, it's all good, it's funny, you're as bad as Brenda, an accuser. And do you know who else is an accuser? Satan. So that's where you come from. Accusing me of something I have already paid my dues for, been to prison for, which was never even murder, and manslaughter got dropped because there wasn't a case. Nowadays, what I got charged for back in the 90s, nowadays, if it happens, they don't even charge you anymore for it because it's so common. They don't charge you anymore because it's so common. It was them taking a chance, see if they could get something else on me. They gave me 2 charges, manslaughter and supplying of a class A. I wasn't even the supplier. I was given the money. I went and got it. I admitted to go and getting it. So I was classed as the supplier. Wasn't even the supplier. Not a drug dealer or anything. I went to get it from the money I was given from the man who died, my best friend. Sitting there accusing me of killing my best friend when I've already been through all this. As a kid, 20-year-old, yes, you're a man. 20-year-old, yes, you're a man, but I was 28 years ago. That's like being a kid. 20 years old, I'd just become a man. I was a young man. He was older than me. He was my best friend. He would never accuse me. He would never, ever, ever wanted any kind of untowards on me. And you guys are making speculations and accusing me on something that happened in 1996. Yous were not there. I've been forgiven for years and years, nothing mentioned. I mention it in my testimonies, being open, and then you use it against me when I'm being open about it. What kind of a person are you? God forgives me, the devil accuses. And that's it. What Brenda did, and that's what Seafarer Aid has done right now by clipping that out. It's disgusting. You think I'm stupid? Fine, do that. You think I'm stupid because of my accent? You know I'm not stupid. You know I'm not frigging stupid. You think because I've got a different accent and I sound different, like some Michael Kahn, people think he's stupid as well because of his accent, when he's far from frigging stupid. He's an intelligent guy, more intelligent than Brenda, more intelligent than frigging Ferrer, like any of us. Just because you've got knowledge of this crappy heliocentric thing in your head that you read from a frigging textbook or got taught, and you've retained this information, you think you are the top dogs and you know everything, and you're very, very intelligent. And if you took an IQ test, you'd get 210. Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh, what kind of a IQ have you got? What the hell? IQ proves you're more superior than other people in life because you've got a bit more knowledge than someone else or a bit more ability to retain information. Shut up. Shut up, Brenda. Shut up, Seafarer, and go and do something worthwhile. You call yourself an atheist Christian or a Christian atheist, whatever way you want to put it. It's an oxymoron. You can't be an atheist and a Christian. You can't adopt a faith, a relationship with Christ while saying you are the opposite, an antichrist. You're saying, I am in the tradition of Christ, which is not a frigging tradition, it's a relationship, whilst being with the devil at the same time, not believing in Christ. So you're not atheist, antichrist. Christian for Christ. How can you be a Christian atheist? You all get things backwards, and you think because you've got knowledge, that you're intelligent. You might have knowledge, but you have not got wisdom. The likes of you, Brenda, the likes of you, Seafarer Aid, Aaron Armstrong, all of yous are bad. You're full of it. It's like Satan has just come into your life. Oh, hey, Incarnate Unlimited. I came on to say sorry. I did movie night last night. Good to see you, by the way. You're the only one that's turned up. It was an off the cuff stream because I fell asleep during movie night last night. So I did it. I came on to apologize to people. And whilst I was on, waiting for people to come on, I noticed on my phone, I got a notification from Seafarer Aid, and he's clipped out I don't know, about a 20-30-second clip from Flatside Stream the other night, where Brenda come in and started accusing me of being a murderer because back in the 90s I got charged with manslaughter. I got it dropped and pleaded guilty to supplying of a Class A drug and got 3 years for it. But because I've been arrested, because I was charged with murder and remanded in prison for 6 months on it, and then got dropped, I'm a murderer. I was never even charged. I was never even charged with murder. So it wasn't murder dropped to manslaughter. It was manslaughter that got dropped completely. And I pleaded guilty to supplying of a Class A. Simple. So they're using this and they're clipping it. And let me just quickly show you. It's from the other night. It's funny that Brenda's accusing me. I've done my time. It was my best friend. Brenda's saying, "Oh, you're so stupid. You didn't know the amount of dosage to give him. There is no such thing as toxicity levels. You don't know that. So there is such thing as toxicity levels. You don't know the toxicity levels when you're buying something off the street. It's heroin. You don't know. You get for a tenner, you get 0.1 grams." You don't sit there with a test kit and say, "Oh, well, how many milligrams is that actually? And what's the toxicity levels of that heroin? Let's check it out. Let's test it." You don't do that. Nobody knows that. Everybody knows it's a hit or miss. But I'll show you. I'll show you what it is in Carnet Unlimited. I'll get it up because I've just played it. So it should be in my history now. It's a short. It's a short. It's disgusting. It happened on Flats's the other night. Well, they've clipped it out. So, like I say, Brenda was calling me a murderer. And they've clipped it thinking it's funny. I've just seen, I don't watch their stuff in general, but it came up while I was live and I watched it on my phone quickly. So I ended up ranting. Right, let me get the link for it. Right, copy. So the link is there. Well, I just woke up for work and Puppy Thumbnail was baffling. Oh, it's because I'm saying sorry. I'm sorry for falling asleep. It was baffling. What a biatch dragging up them. I know. Right, this is the link for the video, but I'll play it right now. I'll play it anyway. But I don't want to watch it to give views, but yeah, well, watch it if you want. But you're giving people like these views, but it's unavoidable sometimes. So yeah, here we go. I'll show you, and it just angered me because they think this is funny, accusing me of something I've already done. I've paid my dues, I've been forgiven for, and that's what the devil does, tries to bring things up from the past to accuse you again, to condemn you. When we can be forgiven, they're trying to say, no, what you do is what you do. They're more, you can never be forgiven. It's just ridiculous. Anyway. Here we go. Right. Not worth my time, but yeah, this is it. Volume up. Right, come on. Not murder.
Yeah, you know why?
Murder. Manslaughter was charged with, not murder.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because they realized you were too fucking stupid to not know that the dose you gave your friend would kill him.
Shut up, you numpty.
Okay,
It was a bad dose. I went over
friend.
It was a bad dose. Shut up, Brenda. Nothing to do with you.
Your friend.
It was
You
death by
OD'd
misadventure.
You OD'd your friend.
No, I didn't.
PJ.
Brenda?
Yes, you did. You
No,
gave him
Brenda,
IV
Brenda, were
drugs.
you there? Wait,
And
Brenda,
he
were you
died.
there? Were you there,
You gave
Brenda?
him IV drugs and he died.
Brenda, were you there?
And then they realized PJ is so fucking stupid. He doesn't know what he was doing.
PJ is so not murder. They realized,
you know why?
PJ, why? They realized PJ
Because
is so
they
stupid. The justice system realized PJ is so stupid that they felt sorry for him, that they just dropped the charges to lesser charges. Since when does justice work like that? Since when do they care if you're retarded or not? If you're retarded and you murder someone, you're still getting a long, long time. You know, that justice doesn't work like that. Just because you've got less IQ points than someone else, you get off with something. Shut up, Brenda. Shut up. But yeah, I'm not going to stay on live much longer because nobody's turned up. Nobody's turned up. but it wasn't off the cuff. There was no warning given. I just went live because I literally just woke up where I am at my computer desk because I was doing movie night, and movie night is usually 7-8 hours long sometimes on Rumble. We start off on YouTube and continue on Rumble. Well, I fell asleep. You know what I mean? I woke up in front of the Rumble thing. I think Vicky must have stopped it. So I just came on to apologize to people. It's my birthday today. I'm 49. You know, I've got a birthday stream literally in 3 hours or so, at 2 p.m. GMT. But I just came on to say sorry for falling asleep, guys. You know what I mean? I didn't come on to rant about Brenda. It's just while I was on, it came up on my phone, and it's ridiculous. What are you saying, Incarnate? Just what I knew that bit. But yeah. Well, Brenda is about the most delusional stalker twat. The tube of you. The tube of you. I do things like that, like my YouTube music. When I saved it in my shortcuts, I saved it as to you. I do things like that, switch things about. But it's good to see you, Incarnate. I ain't seen you for a long time, man. You used to. I remember you coming in a few times. I haven't seen you for a good while. But yeah, absolutely. The most delusional stalker twat tube of you I've ever drummed up. Absolutely. Like I say, the devil comes to accuse, and that's exactly what Brenda was doing. Who knows the dosage when you buy it off the street? People don't sit there with kits. Back in the 90s when I was 20, almost a kid. You know what I mean? I just stopped being a kid 2 years before. Pretty much, you know. Yeah, absolutely, Incarnate. Absolutely. Wow, well, my friend, you're right on target with the Satan accuser. Shit. Using a poultry husk like them to push your buttons and drudge up past pain that's long since over. Exactly, you know. For a long time, even when I was in prison, I used to feel so bad because it was my best friend. I used to not have nightmares, but I accused myself for a long time. And it wasn't good. Sorry. I've already been forgiven. Hey, Tarek, good to see you. Good to see you. Bloody birthday day. I didn't need this, you know what I mean? Like some freaking hell. Been forgiven a long time ago. But when I was in prison, whilst I was in prison for like 3 years, do you not think I was sitting there thinking all the time, it's not fair that I'm here? I went over as well. We both woke up, and then he died. You know what I mean? I was in prison all that time thinking, well, why am I alive and he's not? You know, and obviously because I injected him, I mean, and the thing is, the reason the manslaughter got dropped as well is because he had so much other stuff in his system, like alcohol. He was an alcoholic. He had his medication, heroin and stuff like that, Valium. You know, so the amount of heroin he had, it must have been a bad batch because I went over as well. They said the amount of heroin in his body shouldn't really have killed him alone. So that's why they dropped it, because it was a mixture of other drugs that he'd taken that I didn't know about. I didn't want to inject him. He was older than me. He's 28-year-old. He was very persuasive. Very persuasive. He was my best friend. I don't mean persuasive in a way like, do this, I'll kill you. He was 6'4", he was taller than me. That's not the point. I was 20. I looked up to him. Do you think I was happy when he went? No. This is meant to be my birthday. This is meant to be an apology for falling asleep last night during a movie night, you know. And the thing is, they'll see this. They'll see that I'm upset, and they'll clip this. they'll clip this as well. You know what I mean? Hey, Jono, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Hey, by the way, I found out what time I was born, and my mum texted me back when because I asked her because I couldn't be bothered to look at my birth certificate. In England, on your birth certificates, you don't get the time you were born, but in Scotland you do, and it's 11:57. So technically, it's not my birthday until 3 minutes to midnight tonight, and then I've got 3 minutes of a birthday. And so I was nearly the 8th of July, but no, a 7th of July, but I've just found out it was 11:57. 3 minutes to midnight, you know what I mean? Hey, look, well, check, no, well, look at the link. Look at the link above you. It was on Flats's the other night. Brenda came in, started doing Brenda's normal. Then it come to a point where I was just a murderer. Started calling me a murderer. You know, because I've been done with manslaughter in the past because my best mate died back in 97. You know? Yeah, thank you, John. Bless, bro. Hey, look, good to see you. I'm not staying long. I just came on to say sorry to people. I've literally been live for half an hour and nobody came in except Incarnate. It was only me and Incarnate for a while. And before that, I was here for 10 minutes. Like, nobody must get the notifications at all, man. You've literally just started coming in now after half an hour. I've been on my own for half an hour. It's mad. It's crazy. But yeah, I fell asleep last night during movie night. So it was just an apology video. But then I come in while I'm talking to Incarnate on my phone, I get a notification and Seafarer Aid is clipped. I'll get it. I'll do it again one more time. Just to show why I'm kind of upset. Why kind of what? Right, I'll show you guys that have just come in. That Seafarer Aid, she'll be giving them any bloody views, has just clipped this from Flats's a few nights ago. Where is it? Which one? That one? Yeah. There we go. So, yeah, they've clipped this. They've clipped this, guys. Look, they've clipped this Seafarer Aid. Another troll. Clip this from the other night. I really disliked it, yeah. Not murder. Hold on.
Yeah, you know why?
Murder. Manslaughter was target, not murder.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because they realized you were too fucking stupid to not know that the dose you gave your friend would kill him.
Shut up, you numpty.
Okay,
It was a bad dose. I went
gave your
over
friend-
It was a bad
gave your
dose.
friend-
Shut up, Brendan. Who knows the dose when you're buying bloody drugs off the street? Nothing to do
OD'd
with you.
your friend.
It was
You
death by
OD'd
innocent
your
venture.
Brenda?
You
Brenda?
OD'd your friend.
No, I didn't.
TJ.
Brenda?
Yes, you did. You
No,
gave
didn't.
him
Brenda,
IV
Brenda, were
drugs.
you there? Wait,
and
Brenda,
he
were you there?
died.
Were you there,
You gave
Brenda?
him
Oh,
IV
what?
drugs and he
Was you there?
died.
Brenda,
Was
were
you
you
there?
there?
And then they
Yeah.
realized
Yeah.
PJ is so fucking stupid. He
Okay,
doesn't know
Brenda's
what
gonna
he
give
was
me
doing.
So PJ is so effing stupid. He didn't know what he was doing. Is that how justice works? There's the prosecution, the CPS. They say, "Oh, he's a little backwards. He couldn't have meant to kill his friend. We'll just drop the charges." That's not how justice works. Just because you've got a lacking in your brain, you think you're going to get off with murder. No, they'll try to push the highest charge they can. So why do you think I was charged with manslaughter? Because that's the highest they could push. And even after 6 months on remand, manslaughter dropped. Plead guilty to supply class A, which I had to anyway because I admitted to going getting it. Supply means you're a dealer, but I wasn't a dealer. But because I admitted to going getting it and handing it over, then I was done with supply as well of a class A. So I plead guilty to supply class A and got 3 years. But I was remanded for 6 months for manslaughter. But that's what I'm saying. I was saying to Incarnate earlier. Satan the accuser. Nobody knows the dose as well. Nobody knows the dose, the toxicity levels they're getting. One day I could have weight count at the same. It's for a tenner you get 0.1 grams, 1/10 of a gram. you get 1/10 of a gram. That's nothing in powder. Nobody knows the toxicity levels unless nobody's sitting there with a kit and measuring it before they whack it up. Friggin' idiots. Anyway, yeah, sorry, Incarnate, you said something. Happy birthday, brother. Shalom. We love you, PJ. I got to get. Hey, thanks for turning up, Incarnate. You were the only one here for a long time. Bless you. Thanks for turning up, mate. Nice one, dude. I want to pat you on the back and say, don't let the cunt remind you of any shit that ain't none of their business, his business, even knowing about. I get you. Woof, we need to drag up pun intended, Bender's pass and rub our nose on them. Is what the non-Christian thing would say, would be to say, you don't have to over-explain. I know. It's ridiculous. And I hope they do clip it where I'm crying. I really do, because they're assholes. But Jono, I don't know if you was there last night. Was you there last night when I fell asleep, bro? Yeah, that was Brenda, Jono. That was Brenda. But Seafarer Aid has clipped it out. That was from Seafarer Aid channel. Now, I don't watch them, but it came up on my phone and I just seen my name, so I clicked on it and yeah, that was it. I mean, why click? But they think that's funny. They think that's good to clip something like that. Oh, you weren't there? Well, I fell asleep, so you missed yesterday's, bro. Yeah, but you were streaming, I think, the same time. I do sometimes say, Luke, I don't go in all the time. Bro. But no, it's just pissed me off. There's no need to use shit like that. It's just it's, well, Satan's the accuser. And because they brought that up the other night, I actually said, because they've got it from my testimony, because I'm open with my past. I'm open to tell people I was a drug addict. You know what I mean? I tell people that I was done with manslaughter. As part of my testimony. So because I put it in my testimony, you have to use it against me. Also, whilst you're calling yourself a Christian atheist. An atheist is antichrist. A Christian is for Christ. It's an oxymoron. They don't marry, Brenda. They don't marry. Christianity, it's not a tradition. It's a relationship with Christ if you're doing it rightly. Well, nobody's can do it rightly. Yeah, I know, Luke, they're evil bastards. I know, bro. I know, it's ridiculous. Right, I've got a stream. My birthday stream is at 2 p.m. GMT. But while we're here, I might as well look for a quick 10-minute video or something. I don't know what. But let's find a 10-minute video of some sort. Oh, it's my history. I'm like, what the hell? That looks weird. I might be doing my watch later list. Come on, hurry up. Right. It's got dark. It's still to come. What have I got? Oh, Harvey did. Oh, it's too long. It's 20 minutes. Level F Observer 4 days ago. Official NASA footage destroys mainstream space. Let's watch that then. Let's watch that. I haven't seen it yet. I just saved it. I haven't seen it though. Oh, come on. I know. I'd rather get the ooh. I'd rather get the hold on a minute, guys. Why is that laid out so weird? Oh, it's because that's not weird. Okay. Right. Let me just get a link so I can put it in my. So if I do it from my watch later list, because there's so many in it, it takes a while to load up. Right, let's put my. Yeah, I'll do one video, then I'll get going because I've got to be on this afternoon, obviously, from a birthday stream. But yeah, it literally took you guys half an hour to know I was streaming. Weird, man. So weird. Right. Why is this got a weird layout? It's got such a weird layout. What's going on? No, not that way. Sorry, guys. Why is it like that? Ah, no, it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to be like that. Weird. It's got a weird layout. Maybe it's because he done it on his phone. Don't know. It's weird. Weird layout. I thought it was me changing the layout of YouTube, but it's not. Hold on. Studio, where are you? There. See, it's kind of long, and I've tried the bit at the bottom. It's nothing to do with this. Yeah, that's. Hold on. What does that look like in the studio? Weird. Anyway, let's put that back to normal, if that's normal, and just make that big like that. Well, I think that's the mail. That'll be my birthday card from Vicky. 2 seconds. Let me just get that. Give you my birthday card from Vicky. Yeah, it is. Oh shit! Yeah, all right. Literally, it's Vicky's sent me my card, birthday card. Right, hold on. I'll have to big me up. Big me. Right, birthday card from Vicky. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. But yeah, good to see you, Carl. Good to see you, Jono. Like I say, I only came on to apologise for falling asleep for movie night, and then started ranting when I seen that video, Brenda. But like I say, I'll do one video with you guys, then I'll have to get going. Like I say, I wasn't due to stream. I'm streaming this afternoon, birthday stream. Come on, what's going on here? Looks big red thing, right? Oh, sorry, this is the Vicky's birthday card. Oh, she got me Lady in the to the one I love, Lady in the Tramp. Let's celebrate in our favorite way together. Ah, thank you, babe. Love you. Birthday card, beautiful. What's it say inside? Oh no, I've got that inside. They've got that stamps. Oh, it does. Oh, it's one of these weird cards. Oh, it's a poppy thing. Oh, I'm weird. How you doing? How the hell do you do it? Oh, it's you just put it up like that, or it's a weird card. It's a weird card. Ah, there you go. There you go. It pops. It's one of the 3D poppy art ones like that. Lady in the Tramp with the spaghetti. So I must be the lady and she's the tramp. There you go. That's from Vicky. Thank you, babe. Love you. Love you, love you, love you. Thanks for the card. I love you. That's beautiful. I like it. Poppy art one. Excellent. I'll put that up in a minute. Oh, when I sort out there afterwards. Right, let's watch this thing. Seriously though, check that channel out, PJ. You'll be inspired. Sorry, what channel? Oh, you put Nathan Reynolds. I've got it, bro. We did a stream on Nathan Reynolds the other week. Yeah, I've got it, bro. I'm subbed to that one. The Linen Railroad. Yeah, we did some I did a stream. I did a stream on the Judas coin. The Judas coin. We did a stream on that. Yeah, he's good. He's seen some mad stuff. That's for sure. Happy solar return, PJ, in 12.5 hours for you. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, so let's technically I am not 49 till what? So it's 11. So 11:57. So 12 hours and 57 minutes. 12 hours and 55 minutes until I am 49. So technically I got 3 minutes of a birthday. I was born 7th of July at 11:57 p.m. So I got 3 minutes for a birthday. No way. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Fantastic. Right, let me just quickly heat this coffee up. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, I'm not organized. Yeah, the accuser, the accuser, the accuser. Of course, the accuser. Right, let's quickly do what's his name? Level Up Observer's video. It's so strange though. It's just a strange layout. I don't know how it works. It looks really long. It's maybe because he does it on his phone sometimes. Right, send this video to every space fan and globe believer you know and demand answers. Impossible official NASA footage. Right, let's do let a level F observer do his thing.
In today's video, we're going to look at official footage where NASA essentially are going to debunk their own claims regarding space. We know the globe Earth theory is physically impossible. It's not an opinion, it's a demonstrable fact. Anyone that wants to challenge that, cite a physical demonstration that would suggest tower cranes could be dead still and plumb whilst entertaining the multiple different speed vectors like the globe Earth theory suggests.
Hold on.
Remember, the positive...
Hold on, Therese, what do you mean? Hold on. My lunar birth return was July the 5th this year. That's the day before yesterday. So both my birthdays for 25th, for 2025 are done. 2 birthdays greedy, but every 19 years, these 2 birthdays collide. Mentonic cycle. What are we talking about? What do you mean by 2 birthdays? Are you talking about lunar and solar cycles? PG, I was 23 last Monday for the first 11 hours and 30 minutes. So hold on, Luke, my birthday. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat because I've been ranting. Sorry, pop-up card rule. Happy solar return, PJ, in 12.5 hours for you. Okay, PJ in his PJ's live. Literally, bro. Literally, I fell asleep in my comfies anyway. Right, let's carry on with this. Because, like I say, I'm on in 3 hours now anyway.
claim is the Earth is a ball in a vacuum.
That's right.
And yet that's physically impossible. You're going to prove it with non-citation of any kind of physical demonstration in the pinned comments.
Of course, Michael, of course. I'm not staying on long, though. I'm not staying on long. It's only I came in to apologise for falling asleep. There you go, bro. There you go.
If someone does rock up with something of any kind of relevance, trust me, I'll cover it. So back to the official clip now, which comes from NASA, where we're going to have a NASA astronaut totally destroy this sci-fi we've been told by these people, which essentially...
Con, how you doing, bro?
Yo, happy birthday.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. What are you saying? Apart from happy birthday, obviously. The real kind, not some dumb ball-tard pretender.
No. It's sad you even have to go to them levels, isn't it? You know, that they actually pretend to be other people. It's mad.
And are you talking about Brenda and that?
I'm just on about you've just read my name out like it's.
Oh yeah. I
It's
thought
mad
you
you
might.
have to do these things. You know?
I thought you might have seen the clip that Seafarer Raid put up. Like I just played it. It came on before. I came on just to apologise to people because I fell asleep during movie night last night, and I literally just woke up here and I thought, shit, Vicky must have came on and stopped it. Roger called me and I didn't hear it, so like I must have fell asleep. So I came on to apologise, and then while I was on, nobody was in for a full half an hour. Nobody came in, except can't remember the name. Got here to go. Oh, that's it. Incarnate Unlimited. And I seen a notification on my phone. See if you read it. It's Brenda the other. I don't know if you've seen it when Brenda was calling me a murderer the other night. He's clipped it out and put it on his channel. Like, oh, for goodness sake.
I've seen it.
Yeah, exactly. I just said it pissed me off. It pissed me off because I don't watch this stuff, but it came up and I clicked it because I didn't realize until I clicked it. I just seen my name and it came up. So yeah, see if you're it's clipped that and thinking it's funny. I got a bit upset. So like they'll probably, if they see this, they'll probably clip that out as well where I'm crying. You know what I mean? But I just found out like they asked me what time my birthday was. When it's after midnight last night, and I said, I don't know. It says for some reason I'm thinking it's like 3 a.m, but because on the English birth certificates you don't get the time of birth, but on the Scottish ones you do. And I've got it, but I didn't want to dig for it while I was streaming live, so I asked my mum on WhatsApp just in case she was still awake, but she wasn't. But she got back to me and she says 11:57 p.m. and I was like, so I was nearly the 8th of July. She says, yeah. So I said, I've got a 3-minute birthday. What? So yeah, I did kind of know that though. As soon as she said it, I was like, yeah, I remember it. I remember it, my birth certificate. Hey Paul, how you doing, man? I'll be here. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Like I say, I just came on. It was just I came on to say I apologize for falling asleep last night.
What? Yeah, are you going out for your birthday?
No, I'm going like because it's meant to be my day off, but Little Wings last week. No, was it Little Wings? Little found out it was my birthday, and it's her man's birthday also on the 7th of July. We're both 7th of July. So Vicky says, "Oh, you'll have to do a birthday stream or something." So I'm doing a birthday stream where in YouTube just this afternoon, 2:00 in YouTube. It's no topic. Just people can come in with links, whatever, 10-minute videos, and we'll look at that. Or websites, whatever. It doesn't have to be a bit. Hey, babe, good to see you. I just came on to apologize for being falling asleep. And then the next hour we'll go and rumble and just listen to music or something like that. Put on music videos and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't do that on YouTube. So yeah, spend an hour or so on YouTube and go over to rumble. That's just I know I'm not actually doing anything. A bit skint in a minute. But me and Vicky both are, so we'll probably do something later. Babe, yeah, I just showed my birthday card, by the way. If you wind back a bit, I just showed my birthday card. I showed it live. She got me lady in the let's do it. Hold on. Let me.
How many cards did you get, PJ? One.
Just one at the minute.
Yeah, that's about all I get.
Yeah, my mum wishes me happy birthday bloody online now. Right, just quickly. Sorry, Michael, I'm not getting to do it just stuff. You give me a lady in the trunk. It's actually popping. You can see them both eating the spaghetti. I was saying, babe, that I must be lady and you're the tramp. But I like it. Thank you, babe. I love it. Thank you. Yeah. So it says, PG, I just checked today. Is your lunar B-day as well? It has already happened. Oh, okay. I don't understand this lunar birthdays and solar birthdays. I don't know how to do it. PG, I'll calculate your lunar. Just wait. Right. Okay. You'll have to tell me about that because I'm not sure how those things work, bro. But yeah, nice one, Michael. So you've seen that Seafarer Raid. Babe, did you see the video? Babe, come in, chat a minute. Come in, voice a minute.
I keep seeing posts between him and Sleeping Warrior, and it's a brain donor that Seafarer Raid, like.
Oh, is he?
Of course he is, yeah. They're all brain donors.
Brain donors. Oh, what am I doing? Hey, babe. Oh, hold on. I'm still on solo. Right. Did you see Ella?
What?
The video that they clipped.
What? Who clipped?
Seafarer Raid. I end up getting a bit upset in here because I'm being accused of something that I was forgiven for back in the 90s. I was live for half an hour. I came in to apologise for falling asleep during movie night last night. Nobody was in except Incarnate for half an hour. I was just me and Incarnate, me and him. And then all of a sudden, people start coming in. So they must get notifications late. It was off the cuff. I just went live straight away. But people must get the notification later, you know.
I don't know why Roger texts me and tells me you're still streaming when I am literally medicated and sleeping.
Sleeping, I know. But did you come in and stop the stream?
No.
So how did it stop? Because the Rumble side would stop, and you have to literally stop that. Even when you stop StreamYard in Rumble, it doesn't stop the stream. You have to literally go and end it in Rumble as well. So, and it ended, and it couldn't have been me. But I suppose you haven't got access to Rumble, just YouTube.
Maybe you like dropped your head onto it.
Maybe because when I look back at the footage, all you can see is my back like that. So it's a possibility, bro. It's a possibility.
What did Seafarer Aid do?
I don't want to show the video again. I'll show you. I'll show it again. Quickly. Just quickly.
Is this the one he tagged me in as well?
Has he tagged you today?
No, yesterday.
No, it was today. Today, just come through.
I blocked him. I ain't interested in him.
It's the last time I'm going to show it because I don't want to keep giving them bloody views on it. Oh, where's the link gone? Further up.
Did you see what I said about my videos and that?
What videos? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
How's it going, Vicky?
You're right, Michael.
Yeah, not bad.
It's going.
Right.
It's not as quick as people are getting the boot by me, though. I'll tell you. Hypocrisy.
Sorry, hold on. Why didn't I share it? Right, present. Right. Last time I'm playing it, though. I don't give him any credit. Yeah, but it pissed me off. Do it. Mine's salad, chocolate, not low down.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because they realized you were too fucking stupid to not know that the dose you gave your friend would kill him.
Shut up, numpty.
Okay,
it was a bad dose. I went over
friend.
It was a bad dose. Shut up, Brenda. Nothing to do with you.
Your friend.
It was
you
death by
Brenda. You OD'd your friend.
No, I didn't.
Brenda?
Yes, you did. You gave him IV
Brenda,
drugs.
were you there? Wait, Brenda, were you there? Were you there,
You
Brenda?
gave him IV drugs and he died.
Brenda, were you there?
And then they realized PJ is so fucking stupid. He doesn't know what he was doing.
So that's how justice works. If you're stupid, you get off with murder. Yeah, that's how justice works. If you're stupid, you get off with murder.
That's amazing.
And everybody who's addicts of heroin and crack in the UK, they've all got testing kits with them to find out how toxic their gear is. They all do that before they inject, just in case. What a freaking idiot. What an idiot.
I just thought of a song. Brenda is a beast, beast, beast. Brenda is a beast, beast, beast.
My question for all this is, what is anybody doing letting Brenda on the streams in first place?
Exactly, Michael.
I'm sick on it, me. It's like Flat Earth is its own worst enemy because they just want to keep arguing with idiots constantly.
But Michael, not only so that was the other night. Last night it was back on again.
What do you mean?
Brenda.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant on the.
I called it a cock in a frock and everything.
No,
I went in. I was like, you know what?
Nah, he came in and called it a cock in a frog.
But it's true.
Called it a bastard freak and everything, and I stand by every word I said about Brenda.
What? Oh, can you remember the timestamp, babe, that I said last night?
No.
Oh, for goodness sake! No, I'm not going to search for it again. It took me ages to search for it last night. I I forgot what timestamp it was. But it's funny. It's on Flats' stream from last night anyway.
Oh, Michael, I just want to say, when you said somebody was a snake, you were 100% right.
I usually am.
Do you know who she's talking about?
Big-headed.
Do you know who she's talking about though?
No.
Remember when we fell out? Remember when we fell out?
Yeah.
Remember the email?
The one who's got loads of hair on his head, but it's invisible.
I know what you mean.
Right, okay. Invisible hair. Anyway, yeah. So we just watch this. I'll need to get going because I'm on it. Like I say, I just came live. Went live to apologise for last night. So
well, stop on after you've finished stream and tell me about that, Vicky.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Right. Let's watch this.
Is about spacecraft orbiting balls in a vacuum.
This video that you're seeing here is, in my opinion, one of the best videos ever shot from the...
Is that Dave McKeegan's voice? Sounds like it.
International Space Station, and I think
this is one of the best clips ever shot. He thinks he's bouncing up and down on a harness. What you do? He looks like a baby on a door frame, bouncing up and down.
It looks like a Thunderbird's thing with a big plum on its neck.
He ain't got a neck. He ain't got a neck.
Yes, that's because of gravity.
40-pound plumber.
Yes. You know, because they're closer to the earth than anywhere else, his head is being pulled towards the earth, so it squishes his neck up. You know what I mean? Like that.
All right.
Well, that's how gravity works, babe. That's how gravity works.
You'd never get whiplash.
Never.
Undebunkable. And I'm going to explain why.
Oh, no need of that, Dave. No need of that at all. For those watching thinking, hang on a minute here, is Dave actually stopped making ridiculous propaganda videos? And is he going to address real failures with space and the fact the globe's physically impossible?
That'll be a no. That'll be a no, Adam. Absolutely no.
Possible? The pinned comment will answer that question, won't it? Well, sadly, no. Dave's voice here is actually from another sci-fi video he cited as proof that physical reality was wrong. So clearly Dave has learned nothing. But he's right about this video. It is undebunkable, and it highlights the absurdity of space, as we're about to see. The astronauts on the ISS use these blue bars here to wedge their feet under so they can be stabilized, stationary in this so-called weightless environment, okay?
Right.
That's relevant to the clip we're going to watch. Because the astronaut we're going to see is going to be bouncing up and...
Oh, this is what happens when an astronaut jumps inside the International Space Station, chatbot says. Great question. Inside the International Space Station, ISS, the environment is often described as microgravity, which means gravity is present, but its effects are very weak. Oh, now I know more.
Gravity from what?
Yes. Yeah, it must be because they're closer to Earth. They must be, like I say, they must be. They often say that, like they say their excuse for them bouncing about or whatever. They say, well, they bounce to closer side of the Earth. If the Earth is passing the Earth, there's more gravity that side, so they get pulled more to that side.
Question: how do they know gravity is very weak? Does it tell them?
Well, how do they know if gravity is strong? Because you can't test gravity. It can't be manipulated.
So is it announcing itself that it's there and going, by the way, I'm really weak?
Hello, I'm weak. I ain't got no muscle. I'm gravity. By the way, I am so weak that birds can fly, but so strong that waters stick to the earth.
Yeah.
Madness.
Down as if he's on a trampoline, which is impossible given the official story we've been told about space. I posed this question to chat.ii, and my question was, what happens to an astronaut when he jumps up inside the International Space Station? Great question. Inside the ISS, the environment is often described as microgravity, which means gravity is present, but its effects are very weak.
Yeah, right.
In short, the astronaut will float away gently and continue moving in that direction until acted upon by another force.
Ah.
This is why astronauts can easily push off and glide through the station. It's all about conservation of momentum.
Oh, of course.
In a microgravity environment.
Conservation of momentum while they're flying, well, they're falling 17,500 miles an hour around the Earth while pushing off, maybe in the opposite direction and from what they're going, and experiencing microgravity and stuff. Look, none of it makes sense at all.
Hi, Matt Luke.
Good to see. Well, he was in there. PJ, I ran sun numbers, and it seems that your birthday solar return, Lunatron, never happened on 7th of July since your birthday is more close to 8th of July, so they coincide on the 8th of July, July for your 19th, 30th, and 49th birthday. Okay. Well, my 19th and the 30th, they're actually quite significant. My 19th and my 30th. I'm my 49th now because I fell asleep on movie night. But babe, my mum texted me, like, remember I said that you get in Scottish birth certificates, you get the time, and English ones you don't. Well, I forgot, I've got my birth certificate, but I couldn't be bothered raking it out. So last night I asked my mum on WhatsApp just in case she was up. But she wasn't. But she sent me today. She says, as soon as she told me, I was like, oh, of course it is. I remember now. So my birthday is 11:57 p.m. So I was nearly the 8th of July. So I've got a 3-minute birthday, by the way.
Wow.
So technically, I am not 49 yet. I'm not 49 yet. And then when I do turn 49, I only have a birthday for 3 minutes.
And then he'll sleep again.
What do you mean? I won't fall asleep. I slept all the way through. It must, you know what I'm like? When I movie nights at the weekend, I don't really sleep much at all. And it's not often I fall asleep, but now and again I drift off. But that's the first time in ages. Last night
Between you and Roger, there's always someone falling asleep.
Say again.
Between you and Roger, there's always someone falling asleep.
I know. But Roger always denies it. I don't. Yeah. Well, I can't. I'm sitting there, but Roger denies it. He snores like mad, and he says, "No, I'm watching. I'm awake. I was watching it. This happened, that happened." This is Roger. That was an hour ago that happened. But today is 7th of July, and the time transit moon just passed your natal moon in Scorpio, PJ. So you are officially 49. Okay, I don't know much about them things, to be honest, Terry. I really don't. I haven't got a clue. But thanks for letting me know anyway. Bless, man. But I checked, it's always closer to 8th of July. Well, isn't that weird? Because I've got my birthday was nearly in July, and 8th of July. Anyway, let's see what I'm saying.
Great. And now we come to the official clip. And at the start of the clip, the astronaut is stabilized. You'll see him release himself from under the blue bars and rise up.
Well, as long as we don't see him relieve himself.
And at that point, he should keep going until he hits the roof of the International Space Station.
There you go.
There should be nothing to stop him if he's in the environment in which they play.
Yeah, he's right. He should just keep going up, not coming back down. If that's the case, if you keep going until something stops you, we see it from up. When he's bouncing up, why is he coming back down? To come back down, he needs to push himself off the ceiling, or floor, whatever they are. You know, he's right. But yet they're bouncing up and down, and that's when they'll give you excuse. They're bouncing because his feet side is closer to the earth. That's usually when they give you that argument, that type of thing. That's why he's bouncing, because the gravity of the earth. He's pushing away from the earth, and then the Earth is attracting him back, so that's why he's not going continuing up. It's a load of bullcrap, obviously.
He is. But he's bouncing up and down like he's on a trampoline, which is ridiculous given the official claims regarding space and what these astronauts are supposedly doing. Hurtling around a globe Earth in a vacuum in free fall in a space station. We know the globe's physically impossible anyway. But then when we look at the official clips,
because it's more like a gravitron, isn't it? You know, if they're orbiting at 17,500 miles an hour, should that gravitron effect like you should have stuck to walls at ISS?
Exactly. But yet they're saying like him bouncing up and down, that should happen because there's so many different things allegedly going on there. You know what I mean? It should be all over the place. It should be bouncing off every bloody wall, ceiling and floor. Well, there's no such thing as ceiling and floor in the ISS, is there?
Awesome. And obviously, I do want to ask the spacecraft that brought you up to the International Space Station
And
was
that
manufactured by Boeing. Do you have any
in his hand is not there. I don't think he's playing about with that thing at all.
suggestions for them for next time?
No, that's not there. That's not there. That is not there.
All of those, and they've made some great strides and wonderful positive impacts on the human space flight, and they'll continue to do so. And suggestions. I mean, that's
why is he bouncing up and down at that pace, but this thing's just dangling about? It doesn't make sense.
Back and forth. It's always that way, regardless.
Anyone looking at the carabiner thinking that's some sort of saving grace?
Yeah.
Wrong. Physical reality tells you it's wrong.
Yeah.
And of course, augmented reality is how they get away with this.
Absolutely, 100%.
Falling naive minds.
Doesn't even look real.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. And look, none of them, they're meant to be weightless. So the weight doesn't come into any kind of, it doesn't come into the equation here. But yeah, he's bouncing up and down, but these carabiners are just there. You know what I mean? Floating about. Makes no sense.
I was watching one ages ago, and you can tell that there's like multiple feeds happening at the same time because they were like a roll of tape, velcro to the wall. Tape. It will do a cut, you know what I mean? It was there 1 minute and then it went next, but it didn't affect the astronaut, you know what I mean? So it can't all be the same feed, otherwise it'd have been an obvious cut, you know what I mean?
Of course, there's multiple layers going on. People just think, well, if it's green screen, well, how come this happened? Well, because it's green screen and something else.
It's more advanced than green screen.
Yes, of course. But there's multiple layers going on, is the point, you know what I mean? Absolutely.
But even physical reality is wrong. Now let's come back and just play this clip with no sound now and just discuss what we're actually looking at. Turn the volume down. Now remember, the moment he releases his feet from under the bars and started to rise up, he should keep going.
Keep going.
If the official story is true, and he is abiding to the official story. He's clearly not. There's clearly fakery afoot here.
In his foot.
Gets released from the bar. Here we go. Get ready. Releases from under the bars. Starts rising up. Should keep going up like a balloon, but doesn't.
So why,
up and down.
Why is the carabiner continuing to go up, but he's not? Carabiner was continuing to kind of rise up slowly, but he wasn't. He was bouncing.
He's bouncing too high to have his feet under the bar and doing some sort of bizarre space squat. No one has addressed this whenever I've highlighted it. I've seen a few people share this, but share this to every globe believer, every space fan. This totally destroys the narrative. And of course, physical reality totally destroys the narrative.
Yep.
Regarding them telling us the Earth's a ball in a vacuum. But then you can destroy the narrative by looking at official footage as well.
Right.
That comes from supposed space.
Right.
It debunks itself.
Yep.
Our friend here would keep going. Once he was released from under the bars, he'd keep going and smash his head into the top of the space station. He's obviously on some sort of lifting contraption here.
Yeah.
The fact they thought they could get away with this shows you how little they think of the general public.
Yeah, I mean,
and
why
the
is he
people that
bouncing?
actually try and defend this. And none have attempted to defend this because they can't.
Nope.
Why
Remember,
does he look
physical
like the
reality will never be refuted.
Go on, babe.
Why does he look like the blood's rushing to his head, like he's upside down?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Big baby in a baby swing. Hey, that's what I said. He looks like a baby stuck to a door frame. You know, when you get them bouncing harnesses.
He looks constipated.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's obviously the pull of the Earth's gravity pulling his head down into his neck, babe.
His trousers don't move. No, like, look at the creases. They don't move.
I know. Like saying the Carabiner was continuing to rise up slowly, but he was bouncing.
By a sci-fi video, full stop. Never. But some of these people actually think it does. But then when you look at their collection of sci-fi movies, yeah. Have a good one, everyone.
Yeah. There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. Right, I'll have to get going because I'm on in 2.5 hours anyway. Birthday stream in 2.5 hours. Even though technically it's not my birthday. I know, Terry. Complete joker. Complete jokers, the ISS actors. Complete. All bad. It's all bad. Oh, blooming hell. Babe, have a look in the media section. They've changed everything. They've changed it. Have a look. Babe. You're not listening, no?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
Have a look in the media section. They've changed everything.
I actually prefer it.
It does look bad. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I used to way it was, but it is. Yeah, exactly. Good trolls. Exactly. Guys, thanks for being here. It took like half an hour before Emily came in, like, but that must be just because I went off the cover. It's crazy that you don't get notifications straight away and that. But bless you guys. I'll see you on the back to stream if you are coming. Let me just get the link for you, actually. Let me just get the link. I've already done it. I'll have to set it up for Rumble. This is not on Rumble, this one, because I was just coming on to apologize for movie night. But let's get the link for the birthday stream. Like say, no topic, guys. You bring the links or whatever. Links for websites, links for videos. No more than 10-minute videos, though. And we'll do an hour and a half on YouTube. Then we'll go over to Rumble. Like, it's your choice. Do what we want on YouTube. Then we'll go over Rumble. Whoever's coming and listen. Just listen to music videos or something. Just whatever. There's Rumble. You can put on whatever. As long as it's not porn. Even though they put porn themselves in there. And YouTube do. That's why I did a video on it. Very awkward doing that video, but I did one.
And you wanted me to do it, were you? I was like, no.
I did, yeah, because I knew you would have had like really good opinions on it. Like you don't like it, obviously. So that's why I wanted you to do it.
I was not doing a video on it.
I know, but I had to be said, because like on YouTube, when this is against the policies, but yet we get kicked off for saying a certain word, but people can put porn on just because the woman's wearing a transparent dress. And it's not just knickers and that you're seeing underneath. You're seeing full vaginas, buttholes, and tits.
Vagina.
Well, you know.
It's a vagina.
Yeah, I like calling it vagina, just so I'm
But
not
it isn't going to bite you.
Fast.
It might. I've seen a few that bite.
A hoo-ha.
A hoo-ha. Really. You're chopped.
Lady Garden.
You're chopped.
Front bum.
Guys, bless yous. I'll see you on the. Did I put the link in? Yeah, I've done. See you on the stream. See you in the back of the stream. Thanks for joining us, and bless yous, bless yous. Anything to say? Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Later, guys. Love yous. He who the sun sets free. Oh, actually, he who the sun makes free is free indeed. Ta-ta.
Label 80% proof.
Yeah, did you watch that young preacher